Hey, what's up everybody? It is Uncle Mad. Today, special announcement. We have our first, I guess second technically, trip of the year coming up. First extensive trip. Earlier January, it didn't even feel like a new year yet at that point in time. Went down to Orlando for the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend. Fun time, great trip, had a blast. Haven't really left Nashville since. Been, spring is typically my busiest time of the year for work and stuff, so I haven't really had the opportunity to travel and get out and about. But summer is here. It's time to hit the road. It's time to get some travel in. It's time to start seeing what's out there, going to new places, exploring new things. So next week, I will be going to Orlando, Florida for a little under a week down there to experience all the usual stuff that I've done 100 million times on the channel at this point in time. Going to Disney World, going to probably Universal at some point in time, all the good stuff that always gets done down in Orlando. What's unique about this trip is this will be my first trip with the Walt Disney World Annual Pass. Which kind of opens things up. It's kind of interesting because this trip is kind of not fully fleshed out. I haven't really had to do that because with the Annual Pass, kind of have the freedom to, go with the flow a little bit more. They do still have the park reservation system. If you're not familiar with it, when they reopened after COVID, Disney instilled a system where instead of just having a ticket and being able to go to any of the parks that you want, you have to reserve what park you're going to start your day. After 2 o'clock, you can then park hop and go to any of the other parks you want to go to. So you do still have to reserve what park you're going to each day, but they pretty much opened up capacity to the point where very rarely do the park passes run out for a given park. And with this summer, the month of June, they're doing Annual Pass Appreciation Month, which included adding bonus reservations into the annual pass holders, park reservations capacity. So all the parks are open and available for reservations pretty much the whole week when we're going next week. So I'm going down with some friends. We're gonna eventually figure out what park we want to go to, what day, set that stuff. But it's really cool to just kind of be able to for the first time on a Disney post-COVID Disney trip, just kind of be able to go down there and kind of not really have a plan. It's been that way a little bit on the last few trips where I'm not rushing around to try to do all the things because I've done them so many times at this point. It's just down there to relax, have fun, get in a few rides here and there. But this trip really with the Annual Pass and not having to lock in, I need to buy 3 days worth of tickets and I need to go to these 3 parks in those 3 days. To have the Annual Pass and be able to just kind of bounce, flow, do whatever I want, it's pretty exciting. It's pretty awesome. Looking forward to it. And additionally, one of the things that opens up for this is I'm going to drive down. I haven't driven down to Disney in years. I've flown on all the recent trips. I think the last time I drove down was the first time me and Nephew P went down there together. But I decided to drive on this trip, one, because the friends I'm going with are driving, but I'm going to be driving separately from them. But I can drive down. I can stay for 2 more weeks. My work might get mad about that, but it's slow period in work. I can put in some more PTO days. I can kind of stay a little bit longer. I got a little bit more flexibility on this trip than I have in previous trips, and that's because of the Annual Pass, because it's not like I've bought a 3-day ticket, so I can only go for 3 days. I've got the Annual Pass. If I want to stay down there a month, Jester will probably kill me, but in theory, I could. But I'm not going to. But I could. But in theory, I could if I wanted to. I don't know. A lot of fun stuff planned for this trip. It's going to be exciting. Feels like it's such a weird thing to say because I've been down there like a gajillion times and I was just there in January, but it really, for whatever reason, feels like that it's been forever since I was last down there. But I'm excited, getting a full 4 to 5 days of a Disney trip, because even when I've gone recently, it's been 2 to 3 days of Disney, maybe 1 day of Universal, because having to buy day-based tickets, it was too ridiculously expensive to go anything beyond 3 days at the most. So to kind of have the Annual Pass and be able to, go as many days as I want, I can almost get the Annual Pass to pay for itself on this one trip if I do 5 days of Disney. So we'll see, but I'm definitely gonna go to Universal. Even if I just drive to the parks, go in, ride Velocicoaster and leave, I definitely am gonna go to Universal at some point this week. Also, because they've got the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary tribute store running this summer. I want to check that. I want to see the cool photo ops with all the Jurassic Park setup stuff there. So definitely going to pop to Universal at least for a couple hours one day next week. But should be fun. Things that I've, have happened since the last time I was in Walt Disney World is they opened Tron Light Cycle Run, the brand new roller coaster at Magic Kingdom that took 10 years to build. It's open. Going to certainly try to get a virtual queue to ride that. That'll be interesting. I had some tricks up my sleeve the last couple times we went that helped me get the virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. I don't know if those same tricks are going to work for Tron, but I'll certainly try because, I mean, gotta ride Tron. It's brand new. Gotta ride the new stuff. Gotta do the new stuff. But should be a fun week, a relaxing week, just kind of a chill week. Staying at an Airbnb for like the first time ever. I usually stay in kind of your standard basic hotel rooms for the most part, so that'll be a little bit different. I'll obviously document that. And of course, if I'm driving all the way down to Florida, we gotta stop at Buc-ee's on the way down there. So there's gonna be some Buc-ee's vlog. Cookie vlog next week may be different. There's, obviously I'm not gonna, maybe they have crumble cookies in Orlando, but there's a different cookie place. I may try to get a cookie review in it while I'm down there, but it should be fun. Just want to give a quick video update of what's coming up on the channel next week. So if anybody else is gonna be in Orlando next week, feel free to give me a shout out and say hey. But don't try to track me down and find me. That'd be kind of weird. Fun stuff. Looking forward to next week as always. Can't wait. Tons of videos from that. That might get me through the rest of summer. I might be able to break up all the stuff we do next week into like a month and a half's worth of videos. So that's all we got today. Trip announcement. Should be fun. We're heading to Florida. We're heading to Orlando. Disney, Universal, who knows what else. Stay tuned to the channel to see what all we get into. Subscribe. Turn the bell on for notifications. Florida stuff coming up just around the corner. But before we get to that, obviously got a couple more things coming up this weekend. Live stream will be tomorrow night. Saturday, we got a great Cat Day. I got a really good shot for Cat Day earlier today that I'm really excited about. And then Sunday, we've got a Nashville SC game Saturday night, so that means Sunday, Nashville SC vlog. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, as always. I'll see you soon, Florida.